They'll be calling you a radical. We're going to get back to the beast in St. Louis. And I want to say thank you to the mamas there. That was such great work that you've done. And thank you to CBS. People got, you know, mainstream media has betrayed us. Yeah, but let's get real. They reported it beautifully. And people can badmouth whatever you want. That was perfect journalism that was done last night. They went with the activists. They reported it. They reported both sides of the equation. I want to talk about Westlake and what's going on all over. And this is very important. People in North St. Louis hear this. People across the eastern United States, you know, Tennessee, the Carolinas, that whole region, Florida, freaking Georgia, freaking all of it. You know, England, the Queen, all of you, hear this. The royals, they're back, you know, as he was sitting there with Obama yesterday, you know, that little inbred, you know, Charles's son, talking to his puppet, giving him his orders. So, know this. When they built Westlake, just like the rest of them, the mentality in the United States, especially out here in the western United States, you know, you got to realize what the mentality was. Just dump it in rivers, throw it around. That's the way it was. That's how people, you know, landfills, garbage, nuclear waste, just throwing all over. I can show you hundreds of them. I've been working on this my whole life. You know, I know where 252 of these things are. They just threw the barrel. Westlake has not a containment. And I want people to very much understand, I was a plasterer for all those years. I balanced my finance career, my academia career, my hawk and trowel since I was very young. Concrete's not waterproof. That's why your fake stucco and your fake rock fails, because it breathes. Concrete is not waterproof. People don't even understand the concept of cement and concrete. You know, they heat it, they make it. It's a complex product that's built. That's what cement is. Cement's fired in kilns. It's not Adobe, you know, with the lime and everything. I really get into that, you know, which I do on my website on stuckodamage.com, which, you know, wow. There was never no containment at Westlake when they built it. Just throw it in the ground in barrels or whatever. It doesn't take long for metal to decay in the earth. The incredible Manhattan Project, just like at Hanford, just like in the Nevada test site, just like at Bunkerville, just like out there on 95 where fucking he passed out Odom right up the fucking road, in Vegas, just like right here in Utah, just like at Energy Solutions dump site, just like all over fucking here, on the military facilities all over. They just threw it in the ground. So it decays. It decayed a long time ago. It leaches out of the fucking barrels, goes into the aquifer, one of the biggest, grandest aquifers in the fucking world through the Midwest. That's how we've been able to keep our food basket where Chernobyl's was. Yeah, it's like the Chernobyl deniers. That's why they fucking got rid of the biggest Russian food basket in the world. What's the Russian famine? I won't start there. So, yeah, they just abandoned that because it's okay, we're going to go eat some apples. We're all going to... And people that are traveling into Fukushima and traveling to Japan, you know, more power to you. You know, I understand there's some journalism and there's some people that do that. You know, more power to you, but I think you're foolish. I honestly, especially to go in Japan, and I want people to very much know, you go up on top, and I've saw lots and lots of video out there. I know lots of people that have gone in the exclusion zone. It's hotter than fuck in there. This is not fucking some, you know, go on the Nevada test site, low-level fucking waste bioaccumulation. No, this is acute as fuck. You know, most of the 99% of the work that's being done is underground. You don't even see it. They're under there. I know this for a fact. It's called J Village. I saw the fucking videos. We knew this before it happened. As activists, we were fucking fighting this in the moxie fuel fucking plants in Japan long before it ever happened. We knew all this. We knew that the fucking reactors in Japan were nothing but fucking the nuclear complex. So they throw it in the ground. It leached into that aquifer a long time ago. So the fire, before the fire ever fucking started going in. The fire right there now, CBS did a beautiful fucking piece on it, and the guys that have bought the landfill, who they've said they've spent $150 million, but that's only in the last few years. Which is true. They've done that. They're in there trying to block it, but let's get real. Let's talk about the reality. Before any of that work was done, it already leached into that aquifer. So that fire's burning nuclear waste. Look, this summer we had gigantic fucking spikes along us freelancers and Radnet. Gina McCarthy crashed Radnet. Let's fucking raise spot. What's Fukushima? Fukushima ravishing this place. By the way, I just got the call just a couple minutes ago. My friend's mom, she got sick 2 weeks ago. You know? And I says, oh God, I hope it's not what I think it was. And it was leukemia. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Just called. They found her dead this morning. You know, my friend Tracy, she was incredible. I mean, such a big group of us got cancer at the same time. She got it in her brain. She kept working. She was a waitress. She was hard work. She was an amazing woman. I mean, amazing. I never seen anybody fight like this. Incredible. Her funeral was yesterday. I mean, it's so heartbreaking and it's so outrageous. And I want to say this to the mamas in St. Louis that did this. I'm so proud of you guys. You know, the activists there. I really am so proud of you. And thank you to CBS. Thank you. I mean, I badmouth, you know, NBC ain't gonna do shit. You know, they're owned by Nuclear Broadcasting, General Electric, the belly of the beast. It's burning nuclear waste into the atmosphere across. You know, what's the answer? Keep the immune system bolstered. Live like you have cancer before. There's no cures for cancers. The apricot seed, all that bullshit, you know. Okay, do whatever you got to do. Your cannabis, whatever. If you know that, if you think it placebo, it makes you feel good. It probably does. But in the core reality, we know these kinds of cancers like to attack people. And it doesn't matter how healthy you are. I call it the reverse lottery. It attacked me. I was not ready for the fall. In the fall right here, I was in perfectly incredible. I'll tell you what physical condition I was in. 3 days before I got sick, my nephews, those little fuckers, you know, I come from this incredible family of athletes, you know, and they're thinking, oh, fuck, you know, they call me old timer, giving me shit, and I says, I'll whip both your young punk asses still, this old geezer. They're like, so I says, okay, let's have the push-up contest. So, these are, one of them's a college football player, you know, and the other, I mean, these are incredible young, great athletes, strong, good kids. I say kids, young men. I says, we'll combine you two's push-ups and pull-ups, and I'll beat combined. And I'm an old geezer. I rattled off 112 push-ups without stopping. 3 days before I got sick. Rattled off so many pull-ups, they're like, oh my God, old timer. You know, that's the kind of physical condition I was in. I didn't think it hit me. It hit me. Bang, that's what it does. I went from 170 to 130 in 3 weeks. I was not ready for the fall. Too blind to see the writing on the wall? I don't know, but keep your immune system bolstered. It likes to attack this time of year. Keep fresh fruit, fresh vegetables. You know what to do. Do it. You know, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables. Your juice. You know, I drink a lot of juice. I love beet juice, carrot juice, you know, but I wasn't doing, I look back on it, I thought I was doing all the right things, but, because I was an environmentalist and I knew all this, and, you know, but I wasn't. I mean, I was doing a lot of the right things, but a lot of, you know, binge drinking on weekends, you know, which so many of us baby boomers do. Don't do it. Because it's the recovery. Overtrained athletes, we know a lot of them. Because, and this is the reason, like in Moab, you know, the cancer capital of the world is probably central southern Utah, and I could prove that. You know, North St. Louis, right there with us. Nuclear fallout, radiation, autism, as I proved in my PhD, the greatest PhD in you right here. You can go into now, I don't give a fuck. I proved that fucking nuclear fallout is autism. It's unarguable proof. So, you know, if we're radiated, it causes cancer. And you can go into denial all you fucking Madame Curie, fucking, and I'm Madame Curie on fucking Balco, it kills you later in life. It's an evil fucking killer. Is it eugenics? Well, let me tell you something. If it is eugenics, they got to be some sick, deranged fuckers. You're only going to control population through 50 and 60-year-olds dying of fucking cancer, you know, 30, 40-year-olds. But the control freaks are out of control. You know, look up John Holdren, the sick fucker. You know, Barry Antoinette. There's nothing black about that guy, please. Come on. You know, his polygamous father from Kenyan. His mother didn't know he was a polygamist. His mom named Stanley, that poor, I mean, that amazing woman. I mean, talk about the issues that her creepy father had. That leads me into Yoko and Hillary. Really? Really? So I'll be at the moment doing my gig there. Wow, really the moment? That's it. That's what you have. Yoko's your new Deschamps. Your new Jackson Pollock. I mean, really, that's it? That's all you got? Wow. Because it's a club now, you know, and so many people going in there, it's just the money's ruined everybody. You know, all of it. It's captured everything, and it's a simple concept. It's this, million mass market. Easy answers. There's answers for all this. Tariffs? Oh, hell yeah. Usury laws? Hell yeah. But you don't want to hear it. People don't want answers. People can't handle the truth. They don't want the truth. Not going to happen to me. I'm not going to get cancer. My loved one get cancer. Thank you, CBS. It's perfectly reported. But America doesn't want the truth. They can't handle the truth. You know, it's been proven over and over and over and over. They don't want the truth. It's called dogma. Dogma is a disease that is ravished. I named this movement post-ignorance. I named it right 5 years ago. Because that's what it is. It's deadly. It's ignorance. It's dogma. You're ground in, red pill, blue pill, whatever. You make up something, whatever. This is just the way it is, and that's the way it's going to be. You know, you watch 3 YouTube videos, you're an economist now. Fuck, I won't stop there. You're a fucking armchair fucking doctor, oncologist, fucking with no degree. I won't stop there. You know, it's over and over and over. Know this, across that whole region. The fire that's burning, and we could prove it, because we see the fucking right now, our freelance fucking, ever since the fire started fucking bellowing out, and they had to call the fire department, and think about this. The E.P.A., all these agents are supposed to fight for us, it's just serfdom, they suck up, they don't do anything. The government's a bunch of lying fuckers because, and it's of the people. Really, is the government, I mean, representative government? Fuck. George Carlin's great line. You have a selfish, ignorant populace, you will elect selfish, ignorant leaders. And think about Ryan, the great Ayn Rander. You know, and I thought he was all caught up in, you know, I thought the Republican Party was hijacked by the so-called Jesus religion. Ayn Rand was an atheist, devout, strong atheist, a science fiction writer. That's all she wrote, which was on public assistance in Manhattan, used to follow around a globalist. She never claimed to be an economist. So you're going to go, oh, we defer to the Ryan plan. You know, when you're going to wake up and realize that 2 things ruined this country. This country's over. It started out as a military, it started out as a British colony. It's a British colony. Hamilton, take him off the 10, the guy that threw the Royals out. I'll be at Hamilton's grave on November 2nd doing my gig. They called him the greatest New Yorker that ever lived, bar none. Bar none. It's unarguable. Alexander Hamilton. Hamiltonville. The guy who threw the Royals out. The guy who was the inception, who started, got rid of the Royals. The Tariff Act of 1789. Yeah, that guy. That's Trinity Church. I've been there so many times. You think that was a Freudian slip? Put Margaret Thatcher on the 10. We're a military colony. I'm a fool to do your dirty work. Oh yeah, you know what that song's about? I mean, come on, it's a vibrator. That's what I mean. Wow. What a fucking insult to a vibrator. Yoko, really? Really? She's your artistic darling? There's nothing art about her. The globalist. You know, Jackson Pollock kicked down those fucking doors. He kicked down those, so did fucking Andy Warhol. So did these great American fucking artists, activists, revolutionaries, radicals. Aren't wrapped up in no fucking flag, I can tell you that. So really, I mean, think about alternative media. What it's evolved into. Look how they've ruined genre. I'm an expert on fucking commodities trading. I was a derivative arbitrage specialist. You don't even know what that is. As you fucking hedge portfolios. I did it for the Lung Association. For many associations. So you take this dime, their money, so you roll fucking puts. That's what the true meaning of a hedge fund is. Fuck, you've captured what even a hedge fund is. So it's an insurance policy, that's all it is. But they looted that. They took it all out because of dogma. You watch a fucking couple YouTube videos, 10-second soundbite, and you're an expert. Just like on cancer, just like on nuclear fallout. This shit's burning all over you. It's fucking, it's hammering you. We have a cancer epidemic from hell in this country. It's all nuclear fallout to protect the industry. It's all to protect the industry. Greatest cash cow in human history. I've got some rule for you and some for me. But you must wear your rule with a difference. Well, curse the spite that I was ever born to sit this right. You know, wow. They say he had a good ending. It's amazing where you've all gone. Alternative media has fucked you so fucking hard. What's their answer been? I like Alex's work. Don't get me wrong. He's done beautiful work. You know, a lot of these guys. But it's the answer where they fucked you. Kaiser flipped the fucking coin in Manhattan, put on and bet me that silver will go over 200. I bet him it will go under 20. $10,000 we bet. He won't pay it. Their answer's been wrong. How is that shiny yellow gold? Look, gold of the gold standard? Really? Who invented the gold standard? The Queen and her cousin in Russia. The Prussians, they joined forces just like they did at Waterloo. I won't stop there. I was at Waterloo. I mean, at the UN on the 200th anniversary of fucking Waterloo. How did they possibly beat Napoleon? Hamilton? You know, Marie Antoinette fucking let them be okay. Bury Antoinette. She never said that. He did. They joined forces again, the inbred cousins. They're back! See at the Million Mass fucking March. Hamilton's grave on the 2nd. Thank you, CBS. Thank you, the St. Louis Mamas. That was great activism. I cannot tell you how great it was. They're reporting it. That's the third time CBS has done a story on it. So, it's there. What's alternative media? Buy some silver, some guns, and gold, and you'll live happily ever. No, you won't. It's not going to save you from the fucking beast. The beast. The new beast. Cancer! Mow you down. Live like you have cancer before you have cancer. Stay tuned.